Good evening to the Honourable Federal Federal Member for Barara, and officially representing the Prime Minister of Australia here tonight. Good evening, Mark Curry, the Deputy Governor Whip and the Member for Oatley, officially representing the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Mike Baird MP. Good evening to Honourable Sophie Costas, MLC, the Shadow Minister for Multiculturalism, and officially representing the Opposition Leader of New South Wales, the Honourable Luke Foley. And of course, good evening to Mr. Tong Xue Jun, the Deputy Consulate General of the People's Republic of China here in Sydney. Of course, I want to extend my good evening to all distinguished guests, federal and state members of parliament, community leaders, media representatives, fellow Lions, fellow Leos, fellow ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Now, it is a great honour to be here tonight, co-hosting this 2015 Lions Club International Annual Charity Ball with the Sydney Inner West Lions Club and with the Fighter Training Foundation. Now, Sydney Inner West Leos Club is a newly established strong charity group formed for young men and young women to have the opportunity to serve their local community, to serve Australia as a nation, and to serve internationally. Now, for those that don't know, Leo actually stands for something. You've got L-E-O. L stands for leadership, E stands for experience, and O stands for opportunity. We have been the Sydney Inner West Leos Club. We have hosted many events. Now, this club was formed late last year in December, and here today, I want to share with you our experiences and our achievements in helping those in our community, nationally and internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, we first had a barbecue fundraiser, which we, as Sydney Inner West Leos, hosted, that had more than 120 people attend. Not only to share stories and share life experiences, not only to meet new friends, but to make a change, to serve the community. And this is what our motto is, Lions Club International motto, or Lions and Leos motto, which is we serve. Ladies and gentlemen, we hosted Charter Night. Over 400 people, 400 members from the community attended this Charter Night. Now, that was obviously a surprise for my club and our club. As Sydney Inner West Leo members were surprised by the fact that young men and women could carry out a function with over 400 people attending. And out of the 400 people, we have around 350 that were adults. Obviously, we had members of parliament, we had community leaders, we had all sorts of media representatives, we had great sponsors and great friends coming to support. And that is a magnificent achievement. Going from there, we went into hosting, Lions and Leos combined basketball competitions, knowing each other more, raising awareness in the local community, letting others know what we truly stand for, what we're here, what we do, and why we're here today is to help you, to help those in need. Now, one of our major projects early this year was indeed the Adelaide bushfires, where the Sydney Inner West Leos had around 50 members attend. Now, it was a 2-day session. We had 6 hours of 2-day sessions with Sydney Inner West Leos members attending it and volunteering. We had bucket tins. We made 25 bucket tins glued with the Adelaide bushfires, and we had people really passionate walking on the streets of Chinatown, walking on the streets near Town Hall, Darling Harbour, Central Station, wherever you can imagine. What we did was we convinced people, we talked to people, we let those young, shy females and males, let them be brave, let them just go out, let them know, you know what's happening, the Adelaide bushfires, how many people passed away, how many people's homes were burnt down. That's what we really do, raising awareness. We fundraised $3,150 in 2 days. Now, that's not an impressive achievement. Now, just before tonight, just before this annual charity ball, 1 week ago, our club and another association co-hosted a major Chinatown fundraiser, again in the same place. Now, this was for the Nepal earthquakes. Now, I do have to mention this association. It's called the Northeast Chinese Association, led by Coco Shi, which is here in the room tonight. And we had more than, I think, around 75, 80 people, all dressed in white and blue, these campaign shirts, all these youth people between the ages of 14 to 30 years old. We went into Chinatown. We did anything we could. People weren't sleeping. Like during the stages up into that moment, we were all just midnight, just chatting in the group chat, letting people know what to do tomorrow. Have you got the ribbons ready? Have you got the sponsors ready? Have you got the food ready? Have you got everything ready? And we did it. You know how much we raised in 2 days? For more than $14,000 towards the Nepal workplace. Now this cannot happen without the support from you and every single one of you. But before that, I do want to extend my great gratitude towards the board members of my club. So I would like to say thank you, a big thank you to my Vice President, Jeffrey Liu, Vice President, Andrew Chan, and Vice President, Victor Wei. I want to extend my gratitude to the board leaders, such as John Park, Emily Ho, and Andrew Ye. They are here in the room tonight. I want to extend my great gratitude to Mother Pearl, Lion Vin Pang, which is the president of Sydney West Lions Club, and Zone Chairman, Jonathan Yee. Thank you so much for providing the opportunity for us to be together and to stay strong. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, time's